Just figured I'd give a quick update on the aquariums and what's been going on. I've just been really busy lately, trying to get a house, trying to get my life situated and back together. Um, Had a lot going on, so just figured I'd show you guys where I'm at. I think I'm gonna have to wait a while to do a lot of the stuff that I wanted to do for you guys, not due to lack of equipment or space, kind of space, but yeah. So I'll let you guys look at the angelfish tank for a little bit. Got some new guys in there. I lost two, so I went and got two to replace them, and let's see. Pretty big guys there. It's one of the probably second biggest ones in here, second or third at least. I think this guy's got everybody topped right now for size. Pretty big angelfish. Trying to figure out, I put a parrotfish in here. They're supposed to be friendly, just like the angelfish, but it seems since I put him in there, I've lost a couple of angels. I haven't necessarily seen him attack any angelfish, but seems to be doing pretty good. These guys have been in here for a little while. I think I'm going to dump them in there if I get enough people in here. I'll wait a little while. What's going on? How you doing tonight? This morning? Whatever you want to call it. Who goes there? Alright. Let's let this ramp up a little bit. Got some stuff to show up here in some of these tanks. Got some new stuff going on. Nothing too dramatic, but mostly everything's still alive. Beautiful, healthy parrot. Hopefully everybody's morning is going good. Hopefully everybody had a good day yesterday. Can't wait to release these guys in here. We're going to do that in a little bit. Excited. Any bettas? No, I don't have any betta fish. Sorry. KP235, how you doing? All right, thanks for the thumbs up. Here's the two new angelfish in the bag. Well, you got the one in the front, kind of stealing the show there. But yeah, these guys are $12.99 a piece. Nice looking fish. Thank you. I actually take pretty good pride in my fish. They're very healthy. Look at the fins on this guy. Beautiful. Yeah, my fish are for sale. Actually, all these angelfish are up for grabs. Absolutely. The stream's just basically about updates with all of my aquariums. I currently have, gosh, I don't even know at this point. I think I have like 20 aquariums set up right now. I had 35. I had to tear some down, but this wall right here currently houses. Is the air conditioning? Is it blowing? Is it distorting the mic at all? Somebody chime in and let me know. I got the air conditioner right here, so I don't know if it's giving any distortion or wind noise. I can turn it off for a little bit while I'm doing this video. It's no big deal. But I have 18 tanks on this wall alone. Thank you, Harry. I appreciate it. No, you're not dumb, Harry. You're not dumb. Let's see here. That was a quick jump. I jumped up to it, showed me 18 people in here, and died back down. Hopefully it picks back up. Our lives were doing good. It's honestly not too bad. Like right now, I got a bunch of bio in the bottom right now, but that's not enough to throw off the pH levels or the nitrates or nitrites in the water right now. So it's pretty good. But there's I believe 20 angelfish in here. I lost two. Like I was trying to say, I don't know if this guy is being a little bit mean or aggressive towards them. The parrotfish are supposed to be pretty peaceful, but he does realize, I think, he is the biggest fish in this tank right now. So I don't know if he's showing any dominance or anything like that. I missed all you guys. I haven't done my fish videos in quite some time. And it's summertime now, so we're gonna have some jet ski videos, some boating on the lake videos, RC videos, off-road videos, and just projects all in general. It's gonna be a good summer this summer. So there's a couple of you guys in here. You guys are cool. You guys are commenting and interacting. So if everybody else wanted to jump out before I dump these guys in here, shame on them. What? What hasn't? Okay, well, you just give it a little bit. I'm trying to fix my daughter's iPad too. She messed up the charging port, or her mother, one or the other. Okay, KP, no problem. Lucky I live in Utah and the closest lake is full of salt. Well, go get you some saltwater fish. Saltwater fish are pretty expensive. So let's dump this bag in here. Not much water in there, not much in here. Let's kind of see if we can get them to swim out of here. Sometimes they like to just kind of chill in the bag. It's ratherly annoying. You know, like fight with them to get them out. Let's see if they can figure it out. I doubt it. Just gonna have to do this and kind of shimmy them out of here. There we go. There's one. Come on, go. There you go, buddy. There's two. They're in. Bag's empty, nothing in the bag, just a little bit of water. Set that aside up here for now, it's no big deal. And I'll go around and give a tour. It's too salty, nothing can, oh, okay, it's one of them types of lakes, I got you, I understand that. Yeah, brine shrimp. Brine shrimp are good food for your fish though, so the brine shrimps are good. Yep, free fish food, exactly. I never really was too much of an angelfish fan, but I kind of like this tank now that I got it set up. I got some grommies in here that are growing to get pretty big. And the parrotfish, a couple snails. There's some Bolivian rams in here. So, I mean...
I hear laughing, and it's square.
What do you mean?
It's square whenever you turn it around. It was square.
No. Is it still? Let's see. My daughter said my head was square when I turned it around. Welcome back, KP. So let's see. Does it look square now?
Why is it
Oh, what the heck? Yeah, it is a little stretched out. That's quite interesting. Okay.
You're square.
Square head. Alright, so this is the angelfish tank though. I just set this up. If you guys don't remember, I had the African cichlids in this tank. It's the bottom left tank on the tank wall. It's 40 gallon. Yes, KP235 said, yes, my head is square when I do that. That's really weird. Front facing camera, it's not liking too much. I've gotten this tank empty right now. I've had some fatalities. I lost all of the longfin, green dragon, bristlenose plecos, sadly, in this tank. I've cleaned it since then, done a full water change, and I'm going to give it another go. I took all the rocks out. I gave a lot of them to my daughter for her glowfish tank. I'm going to turn this air conditioner off for now, because I have a feeling you guys can hear it. It's distorting the microphone a little bit. But, so basically I had blue-eyed lemons too. I lost all of those except for my one OG original. He survived whatever wave went through this tank and wiped everybody out. These are the albino bristle noses. They actually just had babies. So what I do is I grab them out and I dump the cave before, when the babies start coming to the front of the cave like they're about to exit. Oh wait, that's good. That's a female that just came out of there, you guys. Let me turn the light on. I might have eggs in there again. Nope, I think I spooked her out of there. He kind of had her boxed in there, and if I wouldn't have came over here, she might have actually laid eggs. So by tomorrow, this tank might actually have eggs in the cave. So that'd be awesome. Let's turn the light back off. So I have one male and 3 females in here, so in hopes of one, I'm trying not to overwork my male, but it's pretty much in hopes that when one female lays eggs and they hatch and I dump them out, another female will get boxed in there by the male and they will lay. Oh, happy birthday, happy early birthday, KP235. Happy birthday to you. Hopefully you have a good one. But so basically, the albino bristle noses, and these are all true albinos, laid some eggs the other day in there, and they hatched, and the fry got pretty big. And what I do is, this is my albino grow tank for now. You're welcome. So you see all the babies all over the place in here. Let me get my finger back out of the way. And some of them, oddly, are a... Come on. Yep. Almost. Come on. Focus. Focus. It doesn't want to, but you can see like that guy up over there. Some of them are dark. So somewhere in the DNA strain or genetics, there was some malfunctions or crossbreeding somewhere along the line. So, but mostly they're all albinos. But there's probably about 50 of them in here. There's a lot on the back wall back there. So that was a pretty good run on the albino bristle noses. I'd like to get the 20-gallon tanks set up to put these in. These are all 10-gallon tanks, and I really don't like using the 10-gallon tank, especially if I'm putting 50 to 100 albino bristle noses in there. The goal is to grow them to 1.5 inches and sell them. So like you see the guy on top of the filter right there, he's ready to be sold. So he'll be going to a local pet shop, and I'm gonna cash out on him. Yep, there's some up here. Texting my friends to join the live and sub. Thank you, Harry. Harry loves art. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your guys' support. You guys are awesome. So these guys had the babies, and this is the grow tank. There's no adults in here. These are all fry. So let's continue going down this row here. This was the super red bristle noses. One escaped, and the other one just died the other day. Sadly, the male did. So there's just some growing going on in here with some of these guys. A lot of them are also 1.5 inches, and they are about ready to go to the local pet store. I'm not trying to get rich off of this or nothing. This is just a hobby. I'm having a lot of fun, and making a little bit of money to put back into the hobby. So that kind of suits me really well. These are my chocolates. Very, very beautiful. Love these guys.
Why they cry?
And still no babies in there, I don't think yet. There's no fanning going on, so I'm guessing there's no eggs in there, and there is not any eggs in there yet. So I'm waiting for these guys to make babies. Hopefully it happens sometime soon. I'm going to lower the water temperature in this tank to try to trigger a seasonal change, and we're going to try to get this tank to pop off. This tank, yes, it is a little bit blue. My Oscars laid eggs again. That was the second or third go around with the eggs. That was the second go around in this tank with the eggs. They weren't fertilizing the eggs for some reason, so when I put them in here, they just pretty much sat there, and after 4 days, nothing happening, no eggs popping. Yeah, all these guys are up for trade or for sale. I'm not really generally interested in these. These were given to me for free by another YouTuber, and yeah, we'll do that in a minute. My daughter wants to feed the big tank. We'll get over there in a minute. This tank has, I don't know what half of these fish are, guys. I really don't. I looked some of them up the other day. Like, this guy's really cool looking. Like, there's a couple of fish in here I guess I would keep. I don't know how big some of these will get, but I'm pretty sure some of them get pretty large. It's one for, let's see here. I just realized all of them are asleep because it's almost 12 a.m. Do you play games? I play games sometimes. It's 1:42. For me, it is 1:43 now. So it was 1:42. So we're on the same time zone. Let's see. I appreciate the effort of trying to get some people in here. It's always appreciated. The sun catfish is still alive. He's in the back. I'm going to make him come out real quick, show you guys him. He's getting a little bit bigger. I don't know if I had it on live, but I put this poor guy in He's pretty big too. He's about 5 inches, and he's got pretty decent girth to him. But I had him in this tank here with all the bigger fish, and the giant bicher that's down here, the 14/15 inch. He's getting there. He had him in his mouth swimming sideways across the tank, so I kind of had to hit the glass and stick my arm in there and smack him, and he let go of the sun catfish, and I just pulled him back out. But
I think he's able to venture.
this guy's pretty giant. I mean, you can see the width of his head is about almost an inch and a half. So I also added the measuring tapes on the tank, on the top and the bottom of the tank. So if they're swimming by the top, you guys can, you know, screenshot, pause, whatever, and get a pretty good measurement of how big these fish are. You know.
Oh yeah, turn that off. While you're down
But
there.
we'll get back to this tank in a minute. I'm going through the tanks. She wants to feed this tank, so we'll come to this tank after I show some stuff, and we'll feed these guys. These close them lids, because they're gonna get the floor all wet. They get rowdy. You gotta open it, pour the food in, and close it nowadays. They're pretty feisty. They all cluster up in their weight. And I lost an Oscar the other day in one of my big 10+ inch ones. I'm quite upset about that. But let's get back to this tank. There is a albino male, another one in here, and he is in there. He's alive. He's fine. He just kind of chills in there. He's needs a mate. I think he's still alive. I don't know. Let me stick my hand in there and let's see. Oh yeah, he's good. He's moving. He's good. He just kind of chills in there all day. Playing Roblox Grow Garden. Nice. What website are you talking about, Harry? This guy right here, he is, I call him Asshole Fish. I forget exactly what type of fish he is, but you see he's not the biggest fish. He's about 4.5, 5 inches. And anything I put him in with, he attacks the crap out of. Oh, like to buy fish? I don't have a website. I can figure out a way to link my social media, and you can contact me. Shipping for fish is kind of expensive because you have to put them, you know, summertime now, so I don't have to use heating pads, but it does have to be shipped, you know, in a foam container, labeled as live, and it's just hard to kind of guarantee it, because like if I send you this fish right here, if you wanted him, I only have one of him. So if he dies upon shipping, what am I going to do, you know, because I'm going to refund you your money, of course, because I'm not like that, and I'd feel bad, but then I'm out of fish and money, so that just kind of makes things a little bit difficult. If I was on a larger scale, like with the albino bristle noses that are all down there in that tank, I'd be able to send you another one, so that wouldn't be a problem, and I'd just try to do a little better on it. But yeah, I can try to get social media going. I'm just getting started with this. So we've covered all 8 tanks down here, all these 8 10-gallon tanks. And this tank here is still a grow tank. It just has generic, you know, bristlenose plecos in it. They're very, very beautiful though. I forget, these are from blue-eyed lemon bristlenose, and a super red is what these babies are from that are in here. So this is a Vija fenestratus. He will not grow. This fish right here, I got, you see he's not that big. Turn sideways, bud. Show him your side. Come on. Normally he's pretty shy. Normally he runs and hides. But this fish right here is the same fish as this fish right here. This is what he turns into. And this guy is pushing about 8, 9 inches right now. He might even be closer to 10 at this point. He's a pretty big fella. But I got him at the same time as the other one over there, and this one has grown and taken off, and this one is still, it's pale color, and has not really grown too much. They are kind of aggressive, but the size he is, I wish I could put him in to here. But once again, the bicher was actually sitting right where he's sitting right now. And that guy was just kind of poking around over here, poking around, being stupid. And he like stopped right in front of the bicher. And the bicher was looking at him and looking at him. And then he just went woof, and grabbed onto him. And I had to do the same thing. I had to stick my arm down in there and smack him. He let go of him. And luckily he was still good. So that's kind of why this guy's also in his own tank, because I have nowhere to put him right now. Kind of sucks. I feel bad. He's in a 10-gallon. If he was in a 20, he would probably grow a little faster, but he's grown a little bit since he's been in this 10 by himself. Been doing some water changes. The bottom of his tank gets nasty really freaking quick. So let's move on to tank 6. We're going backwards. These are the green dragon bristle noses that are in here, and there is actually fry and babies in this cave, so it's pretty dang cool. Oh, there was, no way. I think he's either hiding them all perfectly right now to where we can't see them, or he ate them all. He's in there fanning. Sorry guys, I'm trying to look in there myself. I mean, he is in there fanning, so there should be hopefully some fry in there. I looked in there earlier and there was hatchlings. Sorry, it's hard to get a focus through glass. And it's dark in there, so yeah. But that's the second batch of babies. Like, there's a baby right there in the rocks. So it's pretty cool. I did not get the chance to dump these out, sadly, into a different tank, so I lost a lot of them. There was a rare albino one that had hatched, and I've been looking for him in here for quite some time. There was like 20 of them, and now we're kind of down to like, I see like 6 right now, 7. He did back out. Let's see if I can hit it again. Up, all the fry are in the back tip. Very, very tip back there. You see like the blob in the very, very back, right above my finger halo. But they're all kind of crammed up in there. It looks like there is potentially 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, maybe like 14 of them or so. They don't really seem to breed that heavily. But there is 1 male, 2 females, and 1 question mark one. I don't know if it's male or female yet. It wasn't mature enough to tell. So let's go on to the next tank. This tank, here's that, not exactly rare, but more of a rare convict. These are the only 2 convicts that I have left. This one I raised from a fry from a batch that I had before I got rid of all my convicts, because they are so pesky. They just breed like wildfire, and it gets out of hand. They lay 100 eggs plus at a time, and when they all hatch, it's just mayhem. So the other bristle noses in here, I'm pretty sure these are albinos, but I don't know, because if you go over to my albino tank, they look similar, but I'm not sure. Pretty sure though that's what they are, and I'm just kind of waiting for them to grow up and determine male or female. The cave over here is empty. It's been empty, so I don't know if they're either not mature enough or just they're both males or both females. The other one is in the back over there. You kind of see the orange glow by the heater. So let's move on to the next tank. That's what's in there. This tank is my blue polar parrots. They laid eggs, had babies. There was probably about 20 of them in there, and they ate them all. So next time that happens with these guys, I'm hoping it happens again. I am going to pull the eggs out, or the fry, one or the other, and gonna go in a different tank. Seems like I have a nice algae collection going on in here, so I need to throw a pleco in here. But these guys can be a little bit territorial and aggressive, and I don't know how well that's gonna work. So we're gonna give it a try and see what happens. This tank right here is the honeycomb bristlenose. I'm trying to get them to breed. There's one back there on the back. They have very beautiful pattern on them. I really, really love these guys, and I've just been waiting for them to breed. I dropped the temperature the other day in high hopes that they will breed. When I bought them, the guy I got them from said that they breeded for him a couple times, and they normally only have about 20 to 30 eggs, kind of seeming like the dragons. So the green dragon ones. This is a grow tank for now as well. I've had this one up and going for a while. These guys are pretty much all up and ready for sale, and I think that I'm going to have to make a trip to the fish store. Some of these guys are $3 a piece is what they'll give me. Some are $4. So I'll end up, they'll buy like 12 to 15 at a time. So I'll end up with like around 50 bucks probably for those. And here we are back to tank 1, which has all of our albino babies. Oh yeah, I love these guys. These guys, where are they? These guys are very cute. I really love these guys. They're really...
Oh, the chubbies?
No. Wait, are you talking about the parrots?
Yeah.
The parrots are cute. I like these guys. I think these guys are really cute.
What ones? What ones are we talking about?
I think they're talking about the parrots. So that's pretty much this whole wall. Let me back up, except for the bottom tank, which I already showed you, the angelfish. Alright, we're zoomed in all the way. There we go. Zoom out a little bit. But that's pretty much how the tank wall's been going. It's doing okay. Haven't had too much go on. This tank down here, I forget what these guys are, but they're finally starting to grow and get a little bit bigger, which is awesome. Been waiting for that. What a lot of these fish are.
The white ones?
The white ones, I think, are, I can't even think right now, honestly. But I'm gonna relook up and label a lot of these, but these guys are supposed to get, you know, like a foot to 2 feet. A lot of these in here.
Oscar size?
Bigger than Oscars. I got the 3 fire eels in here still. Everything in this tank's been alive. There's another fire eel over here. This guy, he's probably hungry. My fire eels love me. I hand feed them. If you guys are not new to the channel, you know that I hand feed the fire eels. Yo-yo loach is down here just kind of chilling next to the fire eel. I have the red-tail loaches, not red-tail sharks, in here. They are pretty big and healthy. And I forget, a Synodontis catfish maybe back here. That's hard to see. And then the other bottom tanks, the angelfish, living rams, one random goldfish. And I put a pleco in there the other day. There was a lot of algae. He ate all of it in the course of 12 hours. So it's pretty impressive. I don't know what the parrot's doing over here. He's doing something stupid. Maybe he is an aggressor in here and kind of messing with some stuff. I don't know exactly. Wait, I'm tripping. I thought the log was a giant eel. Oh, this right here? Or wait, which log are we talking about? This one or the one up here in this tank?
One or two.
But yep, that's what's going on with this tank wall. So I went through all of this, about 20 angelfish down there. Love it. Let's see, let's go over here to the shrimp tank. The shrimps are actually doing really well in this tank. They're getting pretty big and healthy. These guys are really hard because they're dwarfs. I am a fish keeper. Billy Bob, what's up? I haven't seen you in a while. But there's probably about 70 shrimps in here now at this point. That one actually, the red one right here in the middle of the screen, actually you can see the eggs kind of glowing. They're yellow in the belly, even though it's unfocused. But I keep getting non-stop pregnant shrimps in here, so that's pretty awesome. Some of them get eaten, a lot of them make it. But yeah, I'm happy with this tank. I like it. Got my 2 bristle noses in here. Alright, and the water levels, actually, it's been pretty hot out, so the water levels actually dropped. I normally keep it about right there, so I need to add more water in here. And they seem to like that when I do that. This tank down here, I put most of my Cory cats in, and there is some grow bristlenose plecos in here. There's a couple over here, and they're also about sale size, about 1.5 inches. Like this guy right here, he's pretty big. But this is a 29-gallon, and I got some African cichlids in here that are growing as well. They're very, very beautiful fish. Focus. Let's see if the light helps a little bit. But I found an albino. He's pretty cool. I have some babies. I emptied the 54 corner that had all the Africans in it and the 40-gallon, and I combined them into a 90. That 90 is going to be upgraded soon to a 125, and it's going to be probably about 70 African cichlids in a 125-gallon tank with 2 FX6 filters. So, and I'm going to put the bio balls in there and everything, so I should be able to keep my nitrite and nitrate levels low and everything adapted. But these are all African cichlids down here. There is how many's in here, Eddie? There's a couple little micros in here. A couple of them got eaten because I had to put a couple of bigger ones in here, like this guy here and this guy here. Let's go, before we get to the big 220-gallon, let's go into what was supposed to be the fish room in here, and let's look at the 90-gallon tank. Let me move this so I can actually sit on my seat and show you guys this tank, because I absolutely love this tank. Let me move the light forward.
Wait,
The more forward I move the light, the easier it is for you guys to see, because they all come up to the front. So this is what's going on in here. A lot of beauty. 29-gallon is a crazy number. Not 25, not 30, 29. Yes, absolutely. I know it's crazy.
It's up there.
Oh, yep. I had stripped a fish the other day, and of course it's not going to focus. There he is. But as you see, he's still got his egg sac on him. The egg sac's actually almost gone completely. The one survivor in the tumbler, he's getting there, but I don't know exactly what he is going to be. I don't know why he's up so high in there. I think I can possibly turn that down a little bit, give him a little bit better of a chance, but I hope it's like one of the blue ones or something like that. He does look a little bit bluish or lighter in color, but yeah, he came from, let me find him. He's hard to find. He's got this guy right here, I think, is what he came from. But yeah, that's him right there. There might still be one in there in his mouth. I'm not sure. I'm going to wait a little bit. I tried stripping all of them out. There was 2 that came out, and one made it. I think there was 3 or 4 in there. I don't know if he spit one out, but this tank is just absolutely stunning to look at. I can't wait to put this in my bedroom on my dresser in the 125, 6 foot long. This is 4 foot long, so it's gonna be 2 feet longer of a tank, and it's just magnificent to look at these guys. Absolutely stunning. The colors I'm starting to get in here are just awesome, and everybody seems to be getting along pretty well in here. Like, look at the colors in this guy, so beautiful.
I hope that one has babies.
The peacock. Yeah, I hope so eventually too.
It looks just like that.
Yep. But I do have a couple of peacocks that are newer in here. Let's see, what's one of the new ones we just got? This guy's new right here. This beautiful fish right here. He's got some yellow in his fins. I've just been kind of working on upping my African collection. This guy's really beautiful. I just got him. He's got nice blue to his fins and stuff like that. Very, very beautiful, and it's like polka dotty blue. I don't know if this will help at all. Maybe. No, just get the glare and scare them away. And did I only put 2 new ones in here? I thought there was 3 new ones that I put in here.
There's only 3 or 4.
No, there's 3. I'm not counting the bigger guy that's new in here.
Why?
But I think I'm up to like 60 in here. Oh, here's the other new guy right here. This guy right here. He's new.
Yeah, that one.
Yep. That guy's new. He's got a lot of color to him. Very, very pretty. Love these fish. African cichlids are some of my favorite cichlids out of them all.
What about my tank?
Yep, we'll go look at your tank. There you go. You guys got a little bit better of a view of how just
So
beautiful
pretty.
and pretty these fish are.
Brown
Right here.
fishy.
I don't know why I'm telling you this, but I gotta feed penguins, and the PFP is a photo I took.
What?
That's pretty cool to feed penguins. You feed them whole fish.
Whoa.
Yep, you feed them whole fish. I've fed some penguins before. It's very fun.
Cool.
They stick their head straight up when they eat.
I fed a whale.
But yeah, I put a Pictus catfish in here as well. It said that he can go with the Africans. And I built this up, and the giant catfish, you can see his reflection over there off the side of the glass. I might be able to stick you guys over here. You might be able to see him. I don't know if I can get low enough over here. I got some shit in the way. Yep, there he is. But he really likes this. He stays upside down and chills out in here quite a bit. And he loves his new home I built for him. So he's happy. All these guys in here are honestly pretty dang happy, beautiful fish, thriving really well. You can find like 1 million African cichlids in a river in Florida. That would be awesome, honestly. I would be there all the time scooping them out, and I would probably have like a 500-gallon tank with like 200 African cichlids in it, honest to God, if that was the case. I really love my African cichlids, and the more of a variety that I can get, the better. I have probably like 7 to 10 types of African cichlids right now, and I'm just trying to up the collection and get all the beautiful colors. I want the most beautiful, colorful tank that I can get. So I need to like write down some of the names I've traveled. I'm in Michigan. I've traveled to Ohio and all throughout Michigan to get a lot of these fish
We
that
go
I
to
have.
Ohio all the time.
Yep, we do. There's a place, and I'll
Just
throw
to
their
do
name
it.
out there. I'm not sponsored by them or have any affiliations with them, but there's a place on Alexis Road called Fish Guys, and they actually have really healthy fish, decent prices, and they have a large selection of African cichlids. The whole one side of the store, probably like
Is
20
that the one
plus
with the
tanks.
kois?
Yep, and they have a really beautiful koi display in
And
the
you can
front.
feed them.
And you can feed them. They have a gumball machine. You put a quarter in and get a whole bunch of food. And I mean, they got easily, guys, like 20, 24-inch kois in there. They're just massive. But yeah, these guys are... Okay, that's really annoying. I'm sure that's like ear piercing to them, you clanging a steel spoon on glass. Can you please not do that? Thank you. But I have a couple in here that I really like this guy right here, this orange one. He's got some black spots on him. There's one more in here that's about the same way. A couple of little guys in here look like they're getting a little chewed up, but I think they'll survive and manage as they grow. Just pretty much waiting to see some more pregnant fish in here and get some more babies. Love it when my fish have babies. I absolutely love it. See, I don't like that he keeps going up near the top. He's able to swim and stabilize himself now, so that's better. But yeah, that's the 90-gallon for now. These are going to be upgraded and put into a 125 soon, and I'll show you the spot where they're going to be going. But I love to watch them all swarm up. Love feeding them, watching them, and listening to them at the top of the water. What? Good. Good, I'm glad your iPad turned on. Her charging port's messed up on her iPad. So, I've been kind of trying to help with that. But yeah, this is the 90-gallon for now, African cichlid tank. I combined all my African cichlids, but the teeny tiny ones, put them by themselves until they grow up a little bit, and then they'll be migrated in here. Alright, let's get out of here, and there's the other failed egg attempt right here. I'll show you, they all messed over. I don't know if you'll be able to see it through the blue, probably not. You can kind of see it, but nothing came of it. all the Oscars lost, and then my female Oscar died. So she was the egg layer, but nobody was fertilizing her eggs. What? Okay, she wants me to show you guys her fish and her messy room. She needs to clean. Okay, so we got her some glowfish and what did somebody ask? Did they ask about guppies?
My guppies.
Hang on, did they ask about guppies? Did I lie? What was asked? It was in the beginning, I think. No, bettas. Bettas is what it was. No, we don't have any bettas.
We used to have them.
Yep,
They were my
we did,
fishies.
but this is her tank. It's a 5-gallon, 5-gallon glow tank that we built, and she's digging it. She really, really enjoys it. And
I love my little fishies.
you got to make your kids happy, guys. So this is what makes her happy. She loves her guppies, and what do you got? Some tetras in here, and what are the other ones? I forget exactly what all we got you in here, but I know there's tetras. Yes, they are glowfishies. But she had the 2.5 gallon, and now we're upgraded to the 5-gallon.
That tank over there is nasty.
And then I guess if she outgrows this, we'll put a 10-gallon and so much more. But
we had to put a shelf in here.
That's her pretty tank. So let's go out of here. And let's go to the back. And a lot of your tanks, why isn't there substrate? I like clear bottom tanks. It shows me my bio load, and that helps me kind of determine my nitrite and nitrate levels of the water, because of course if you have a lot of poop, bio load, you know, aka bio load in your tank, it hides in the rocks and you can't really tell how much is in there. To give you an idea how to vacuum, like this tank's been operable for quite some time. I have not vacuumed this tank in over a month, and I can see my bio load is not too bad. There's a little pile over here. The sponge filter is doing its job. There's a little bit of stuff in this back corner, but I got 2 giant sponge filters in here and they're doing pretty good. This tank has it's a grow tank right now. It's a 55-gallon tank. I got rid of my 54 corner. As you guys can see, it was right here. For now, I have my buddy's supposed to be welding me up a stand to double stack them. Going through some relationship problems right now. And the fish keeper, yes sir. And I got the tank off the nightstand that was over there. Just been kind of cleaning up a little bit, trying to downsize because trying to close on a house, guys. So once I get the house done, this shit's about to blow the fuck up. That's all I got to say. It's gonna be insane. I'm gonna do huge fish rooms like the other YouTubers you guys see, about 50 tanks, all different sizes, 220s, 125s. I'm gonna try to find a 300-gallon and all that fun stuff. But a lot of you guys, if you've been in here for a while, this Oscar's getting pretty big. I got him. He's about the size of my fist now, so he's about 4 inches. And I got him tiny. He was really tiny when I got him, about like this. Same with this guy right here. He's getting pretty big. He's about 3.5 inches. I'm trying to grow them so they can go in the 220. I forget what kind of fish these are, but these guys are also supposed to get over a foot. Pretty massive, and they were in a 10-gallon. I was kind of smothering them out a little bit. Since I put them in the 55-gallon, they've gotten a lot larger, and they are growing at a pretty steady rate now. It's just a matter of me putting food, letting the water evaporate, topping it back off, and that's kind of my water changes in sense is evaporation, refill. It's been going pretty well for me. So if you ever come to Utah, we have awesome fish breeders here. That's cool. Don't have any plans to go to Utah anytime soon, but my lifestyle and the way I am, I could hop in my truck and just start driving, and who knows where I'll end up. Could be Utah. But yep, this Oscar is almost ready, and this Oscar is almost ready to go in the 220 with the big guys. I just don't want the bicher to get a hold of them, especially this guy. I've raised, you know, these two, all of these fish technically, since they were really, really tiny. So, you know, when you put them in a bigger tank thinking they're ready, and then you watch a bigger fish grab a hold of them, it's the most devastating thing in the world, especially when months devoted into feeding and raising and growing a fish, and you come in and gone in 2 seconds. It's hard. Thank you guys, by the way, for all the thumbs up and the support. I really appreciate you guys. I will always answer all your guys' questions, and if you ever want to see anything, just let me know. And or if I'm going past something, you're like, hey, go back, please. I will go back. Just be kind of descriptive on what you would like to see or for me to go back on, and I have no problem doing that. So there's 2 plecos in here now. There was 3. I took the one out and put it in the 40-gallon with all the angelfish out there. And I really love the pattern on this guy. It's so cool. It's like a military camo, like just pattern. He's got some orange dots on him. It's a very beautiful, interesting fish. This guy's got a C on him on the one side and a backwards C on the other side. So he's got like symmetrical colors and patterns on both sides. There's the C. But yeah, a lot of these fish are finally starting to get big and they're getting color to them. It's very, very exciting. This guy looks kind of small, but he's not as small as he looks. If any of you are in here and you watch me build this tank top brace, this is still holding strong. It's been there for a couple months now, and I would recommend doing this simple style to anybody. This has been holding up very, very well. So let's see here. Let's go back out in the living room. Let's go to the 220-gallon tank and show what's been going on in there. So let's see. There's 1 tank in there, 1 tank in here. That's 2. One tank in her room. That's 3, 4, 5, 6 being the 220. I'll get to this tank last. We can spend some time on this tank. 20-gallon. So what am I at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 tanks plus 18. So, yeah, 18. What is that? Having a brain fog. Been a long day for me. 16, 26. So I have 26 tanks up right now, up and running still, which is a lot. But I'm managing them all, doing a good job, being a good fish dad. So this tank up here was just my original tank. It's just got like some tetras in it and some shrimps, big bluey. Looks like his rock kind of fell over a little bit, so I'll have to fix that. Hopefully he's not trapped down there. There's some loaches in here. There's a couple of cories. I don't touch this tank. I don't do water changes in this tank. I add water when the water level gets low, and that's about it. This tank has plants in it. It's self-sufficient. The fish help out with everything. Got plecos in there. Got bottom feeders. This tank right here is a Fluval Flex tank. It is the Fluval Flex 10, I want to say. And I have assassin snails in here. Lots and lots of assassin snails. There's about 50 of them. And this is the assassin snail breeding tank. So what's been going on in here? What the heck is that? Did somebody bring some sand up there and set it on the filter? That's weird. Right near that pleco, that white spot on there, there's like some sand or something. Definitely not eggs. But plecos, I think, have been eating my assassin snail eggs when they lay them in here. I was having a lot of assassin snail eggs, and now I don't ever see them since I added the plecos in here. I added them to clean the tank. This tank's also pretty self-sufficient. I don't really do anything to it. The snails can live pretty nasty. So 26. Yep. All right. But yeah, I want to get this tank popping more, and assassin snails aren't the cheapest, so I can get probably like $5-6 a piece for them. So it's well worth it to me to keep them guys going, and they eat snails. That's why they're called assassin snails. And that leaves us with our last tank, and that is the 220. I built some doors for it. Simple doors. I'm gonna screw these in all the way for the hinges, so it kind of bows down, but just a very simple design. Put some hinges on it, Now it hides all my mess of fish food and my 2 FX4 filters that are up in here. They fit perfectly, barely fit in there. I couldn't run FX6s in there, I had to run 2 FX4s. So that's plenty enough for this tank. And that's my doors. This one didn't leave enough room, so there's no door. I think I have to kind of scoot the doors I have on there over to the left over here and over to the right a little bit over here. I got my battery backup for my air pumps down here in case the power goes out. It'll power them for quite a few hours. Got my controllers down there and some other miscellaneous things. But yeah, these are all made out of pallet wood. I'm gonna actually burn them to where they match the kitchen, all the burned pallet wood in the kitchen, and match my kitchen a little bit. And let's see here, my giant orange Oscar, lost him about a week ago now. It's quite upsetting. He was about as big as this guy here. Let me turn some of these lights off on the other tanks real quick, guys. My lighting, by the way, I don't think I ever told anybody, is the Philips Whiz LED strips. So I can control them all, multi-colors and all of that. It's very easy. Put the buttons for them right here. Very easy to control. Some of them are not Philips Whiz ones. Okay, there we go. That's good enough. That one shouldn't give me a glare. How's that? Is that better? Yes, it is. But I can still turn this one off, the shrimp tank, real quick, and this one down here, since I already showed you guys this one. And let's focus on the 220 for a minute. All the lights on? Yes, all the lights are on. Alright. It's just the glass is starting to get dirty. I gotta clean the glass so the light can penetrate through a little bit better. But yeah, this Oscar here, he's sitting... I hate it when they move when I try to measure them, because I got the measuring tape up here. But...
I think this is a female.
You think it's a female?
Mm-hmm. That one's a male.
I don't know. That'd be pretty nice. But this guy right here is pretty big. It's hard to tell
That's a female.
from the glass, but he's sitting still right now. He's a foot.
That one?
Yeah, he's 1
That's a
foot.
girl.
Got a little bit of side damage. Somebody's messed with him a little bit. Mr. Mushmouth over here.
Yeah. That's a male, that's a male, that's a male.
This guy's new. I forget exactly what he is. I put him in there.
His name should be Stripe.
Not supposed to be in there. Just
But
like
he's
Jack
in there.
Dempsey's not supposed to be in there with the green terror, which isn't supposed to. Neither of those are supposed to be in there with the Vija Finistratus, and none of them are supposed to be in there with the Oscars. So I mean, I got a whole bunch of shit going on in this tank that is not supposed to be. But let's feed these guys. They look like they are ready to eat. Love my 220. Got a wave maker in here. Does work. Everything's kind of flowing this direction, this way.
Can you turn it off, please?
What?
Turn it
Oh,
off.
turn off the, yeah, I gotta turn off the wave maker when we feed, so grab the wave maker,
Should I up in the middle or the
and
side?
hold down the pause button, and we got 10 minutes of feeding with no water
Do I
flow.
just dump this in there?
Not all of it, you dump a little bit in this one, you gotta like lift it up, dump it, and hurry up and close it, like here, I'll do it. So throw some in there.
It was only that one. Oh.
It gets worse.
Why are they so aggressive with it?
I don't know, it never used to be that bad. I don't know, they feel they have to like battle for food now for some reason. They're just...
I claimed 2 fish in here. No, 3. This one's Bubbles. That big one back there, that's Harley. And then this one's Guppy.
Alright, throw some in here, in this part now. But yeah, if I don't open the lid, throw the food in there, and close the lid right away, my whole floor gets soaked. These guys make such a splashing mess. It was a blessing that I actually got lids for these, because if I didn't, I would have a soaked floor like non-stop. Ready?
What about the rest of it?
Dump a little bit in here, we'll go back and forth.
What?
Alright, throw some in here. 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 Alright, throw What do you put, one piece in so they fight over it? You gotta put
No.
like 10 pieces in.
I did.
Okay. Just making sure. Looks like the green terror got some.
And you wonder why sometimes the like top lip's all messed
That
up.
Bija Finistratus, man, he's getting it. He's gonna pass the Oscars in size. He's gonna get to like 2 feet.
And you'd be like, who's the boss now?
Yeah.
Is this enough? This is about like the handfuls I've been doing.
Okay. So she's throwing in there at once. That's why they're like, oh man.
Whoa. Rose said, yeah.
Been getting pretty food aggressive lately. Been feeding them a decent amount. I don't know why they get so food aggressive.
All the bigger ones are over there. I've had these
Man,
ones.
guys, I can't believe how big this Bija Finistratus has gotten. That's so amazing. He was so tiny when I got him, guys.
Where is he?
Right here.
Oh, that's what that is?
Bija Finistratus.
That's Biggie. What you talking about?
He is...
Big.
He's 8 inches easily. I just caught him at the 1 foot mark, and it looked like he was about right here at 21. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's about 8 or 9 inches so far, front to back. But I'm gonna try to get back on my fish video game plan here. No, he's not a foot yet. He's 11 inches. That Oscars, he's 11 inches.
Which one? Which one?
The big one in there.
Harley? That's a girl.
I just caught her by the tape here.
Oh, yeah.
If I can get her to stop.
She's 8?
If I can get her to turn sideways by the tape, it'd be great. She's at, come on, 2 foot, 3 foot. Yeah. It's really hard to get them to kind of stay still. Oh look, one of the Raphael catfishes is out, guys. They don't really come out too often.
What's out?
They must be hungry finally. They will like hibernate for a while. Ooh, look at the prettiness. Jack Dempsey. Thank you, Billy Bob.
Still a little bit more in my hand.
I try really hard to maintain healthy, clean fish tanks.
And then,
Oh, oh, he was just at the one foot, so.
Let's go. Don't ask why. Just a name that suits him.
Oh, big bubble he let out.
Yeah, that's why his name's Go. Right there. Will they eat these?
The bug bites we're gonna feed to the angelfish. See the angelfish in the bag?
I didn't know that.
Well, now you do. Goofy. See where I put my bait bag?
Right there.
Can you grab the part, please?
I don't know, can I?
Oh, we can get a measure on this guy right here. So we're at 68, 59 to 68.
That one's a female, this one's a male. I think we already know that this one's a male. Because that one's the one that makes the
So
babies.
this fish is 9 inches right here. Thank you.
Just put it in your pocket.
Oh wait, here we go. 40, 47.
Harley's so pretty. Yes, her name's Harley.
Alright, come on. I'm gonna catch you. I'm gonna catch you so I can get a measurement on you.
Bubbles. That's the
I got
first fish
one.
I
I left
right there.
one tank on, guys, and it's the one that's screwing us over and giving me the glare. So let me
And maybe can we feed the
turn the light off on that one too. Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe. Let me turn my main light off. My kitchen's a mess. I don't feel like showing it right now. I've been being lazy on cleaning the house, guys.
It didn't
bad.
work. Okay, there it is.
Yeah, it takes a second to calm down. Let me turn this tank off. Just the darker it is, the better you guys can see. So there we go. The bubbler.
Cause like.
Mm-hmm.
Need some Angelfish.
Nope. This is a 6-foot tank. I want to say it's 24 tall by 24 deep or something like that, or 20.
Yeah, it's exactly 6 foot.
Yeah, 6 foot. Here, let me show them.
Says it right there. Corner.
Yeah, there's the 6 foot mark right there, right at the corner.
I just had the double check.
And then here's the start of it right here. So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
6 foot, and I'll get you a measurement on it real quick. Let me grab the tape.
I want to see the Angelfish.
Tell you exactly the size it is. 6 foot by. It's at the bottom.
It says it right there, I think.
6 foot by 29 by
45.
let me hook it on the back here. I think it's 2 feet deep. Here we go. Yep, by 2 feet. So 6 foot, 29 tall, 24 deep, 220 gallons. Thank you. I appreciate it. How do you say that? Azulas?
Let me see. Angelfish.
Man, that green terror, the color is popping on that green terror right now on camera. And the Jack Dempsey down here also popping with color.
No, it's not.
And then, of course, I have some smaller bichers in here. Ooh, we can actually get a measurement on him. Come on, don't do that. 50 to 57. 5 foot, 53. So 53. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow, he's actually 7 inches now. Cool.
Where's
He's getting pretty big. Good question. There's 2 of them in here. No, there is. I know that bicher didn't eat him. He's in here. I don't know, I just seen him a minute ago.
You sure it wasn't that one?
There he is.
Can we feed the Angies?
Wavemaker just kicked back on. Perfect timing. He got some damage, some battle scar on him too right now. Some scales missing. Kind of flapping around.
Your memory is.
Yours is an inch taller than mine. So you have a 210 gallon then. Correct?
Dad, what 4 fish did I name?
I'm not sure. 215. I was close. I wish I could have a tank in my room. My mother would kill me though. Why? I mean, if you take care of it and you can be responsible. Ew, what is that? What are we doing? That's like a weird poop, big fat poop dingleberry. Ew. Ew. Somebody's gonna eat that off of them. I know it. Somebody's gonna think that's food dangling off of them. Blech. Let it go. Let it go.
No.
Nasty.
We're not singing that. But do you know what 4 fish I
And then
named?
my albino, I love him. He's pretty big.
I like
And
the
then
darker one.
my giant over 1 foot pleco is down here in the dark depths.
Of course he is.
There he is. Dun dun dun. He's over 1 foot. Love that guy. I got my 3 Raphaels. She doesn't like me very much.
Actually, no.
I was a mistake. However, there are no
one's
mistakes,
name
only
is
happy
Roy.
accidents. Bob Ross. Correct. I love Bob Ross. Bob Ross has actually a lot of really brilliant quotes and philosophies and ways of life.
Guys, when my dad grows his hair out, he looks like Bob Ross.
Yeah, I do get the Bob Ross hairdo going when I grow my hair out. It kind of froze up.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, look, the pictus is coming out too, guys. My pictus catfish are getting pretty big. I wish they would come back up by the front of the glass so I can get a good measurement on how big they are now.
You can see all 3 of the bite trays. 1, 2, 3.
He's getting so big. When
That's
I got
what we
him, he
had.
was only like 4 inches when I got him.
Now he's a foot. What?
Nope,
Something like
he's
that,
7. Here, I'll tell you right now. 51 to 58. So he's 7 inches. If he stays still again. Let's see here, 68 to 5 foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Oh, he might be 8 inches. He's about 7.5, 8 inches, I guess.
7, 8.
He's getting there. He's
Feed
getting
the
bigger.
Angies.
Everything's growing in here pretty good. Playing in the
Dad,
bubbles.
what 5 fish did I name? No, 4.
I don't know.
How do you not know?
I just don't. Alright guys, I'm back. Hopefully you guys are still in here. Ah, did I lose everybody?
Video.
I think so. Alright. Gotta go to bed. Hi Harry. Alright, I think everybody kind of fell off once I died here. But that's alright. Wait for a couple people to come back in. It's kind of lagging a little bit. Hang on guys, let it catch up with itself. I just turned my phone on and got right back in the live. So we got a little bit of lag going. I'm sure it'll go away once my phone boots back up all the way. There we go. Now we're good. Sorry about that, my phone died, guys. We're gonna feed these angelfish, and then we're gonna go feed the African cichlids, and I'm gonna get off here for the night. Hang on.
And what about
Don't go nowhere.
those?
Let me clear my phone out real quick. Still a little laggy. There we go. I fixed it, guys. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for coming back. Those of you that came back, much appreciated.
This is what we're feeding angelfish. Bug bites.
Bug bites.
There's an angelfish on the side.
All right, go ahead and throw some in there.
I think they're ready for it. Oh man. They eat like piranhas.
They do kind of eat like piranhas. Sorry guys if it's a little laggy. My phone died and I turned it back on, and this is kind of what we're getting. See that parrotfish? I don't know, man. I don't know if I have a couple more dead fish in there. I probably should check the nitrate levels, or at least vacuum that little bit out of the bottom. Oh, thank you, Harry. You're awesome too. Hope you have a wonderful night as well. And have a good day tomorrow too.
Big orange fish. Is that a parrot?
Yeah.
Like
The orange one's a parrot.
these guys?
Yep, those are blue polar parrots, so they stay small. And then that parrotfish, he actually can get pretty big. I think they get like 10 to 12 inches.
Stop fighting over the food in one spot. There was one food. They were looking at each other, then one went. They were just staring at it, and then one went.
Like I said, I'm gonna stay on here and feed this tank and oops, the African cichlid tank.
I've been putting like this much by time, so they can eat it and like. The big orange.
These angelfish are kind of growing on me, guys. I didn't really care for them. They are kind of a little bit lame and a little slow. But
A little
now
slow.
that I got 20 of them in a tank, I mean, it's kind of getting pretty interesting. I mean,
Look
20
at
of
this tank.
them,
Yeah,
20
again,
of them.
You don't like them at all, but look at this tank.
About $400 almost an angelfish in that tank.
You good? Bro's struggling up here this winter. You need some food?
You eating it?
No. Bro just like, I think bro's dying. I mean, if you want, come look at him.
Just talking about the guy up here in the corner.
This one right here.
He looks like he's got attacked a little bit. His rear fin's kind of a little, his tail fin's a little messed up.
Big orange dude. Oh, 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 oh.
Sorry, I'm a little far away, guys. Tethered to the wall right now.
Bro got scared of food. What's that one over there called?
What?
The one that has like the lines coming out of it.
Oh, the Grammies?
This one.
Grammies.
Oh.
Those are not dwarf Grammies, they're normal Grammies. Those can get also, I believe, up to about a foot.
You okay? I think you might have to do some treatment on that fish.
I don't know, I do have that 10-gallon up there that's empty. I could throw them in if I really need to.
I mean, look at him. He's like in the corner, like suffocating. Or whatever he's doing. See if he'll eat. Try to put it like right in front of his head. Nope. Last sprinkle of food. The Ramis get scared of food for some reason. They just like run away.
Did I bring the flakes out?
Yes.
Sprinkle a decent amount of flakes in there too. Getting tired, guys. Yawning.
Is that good?
I can't really see what's in there.
Yeah, that's good. About the right amount that you normally would put.
I put quite a bit in there, honestly.
Huh?
I said I normally put quite a bit in there.
So then, like, one more little pinch then. There. I feel bad for this fish over here. Can we just scoop them up and put them in there? I mean, if you want, I'll do it. All you gotta do is just turn on the lights and I'll do it.
I don't know. I think it'll be okay.
I don't. I mean, look at it.
Parrotfish is so cute.
Hmm?
So the parrotfish is really cute.
Not that one. These ones. Wait, yeah. These ones.
Yeah, the blue polar parrots. They're little fatties.
Oh, fatties.
Them Grammies are getting bigger.
Is there any, like, medicines that you have would that fix that, like how you fish? fix some other fish that were up here?
Yeah, just put some. I'll put some Melifix in that tank, just period, just to kind of chill the tank out. And
That's the only fish suffering in there.
how has everybody's night / morning been so far?
It's like 3 a.m.
Mm-mm. Yeah, almost.
You said mm-mm. What you mean mm-mm? Poor fishy. Look at him. He's
Let me see what my charge is at, guys. 4%. I'm trying to get it up there a little bit, so we'll just sit here and chill and kind of look at this tank, and I think I can hit the 220 from where I'm sitting at. Get my feet out of the way. But when I lay on my couch, this is kind of my view, guys. This is what I get to look at. Got my TV above the 220. My OG tank. Assassin snail tank. And of course the beautiful tank wall. This is a very peaceful, chill living room to just kind of relax in. Love all the noises. Mel, where are you at? Mel's normally always chiming in, especially around this time. Need to get another 220, guys. I hate the zoom feature in this crap. Hopefully I get some sleep tonight, you guys. I've been waking up with panic attacks and anxiety and all kinds of stuff. I had a really rough night last night. Got a lot going on. The tire track eel is still in there. He hides down there. Oh, I can't stop yawning. I think once I hit like 6%, 7%, we'll go and feed the African cichlids. I love feeding them. There's so many of them in there. You get that nice little bubble pop noise at the top of the tank. What do you guys think about the doors on that tank? Do you guys like them? You think they add pretty good characteristic to the tank? Let me know your opinion on what you think about the doors I put on the bottom. I think they look good. If you guys don't think they look good, let me know. Be honest. I'm digging them. I think they'll look better once I burn them and actually pull out some more of the wood grain. I might make another live and set it up and let it run for the night. and set it on the 220, or I might do the different orientation on the phone and set it up on the 90 gallon so you guys can watch the African cichlids all night. Still debating on what to do yet, but I think I'll set you guys up with the tablet all night on live. Make another one after I get off of here. Let you guys sleep with the fishes. There's 5 of you guys in here or more. Anybody sees my lives that I leave running, I need watch hours so I can get monetized, and the monetization when I get it is going to go towards the channel. I'm not keeping it for myself, so anything that's contributed from you guys watching is going to go into the hobbies on the channel. So it'll be for fish food because fish food's not expensive. And then I'd be able to do the Patreon and all that stuff and support you guys supporting me. Tried leaving my Cash App in the description a couple of times. I don't know if people just aren't reading the description or anything like that, but I was trying to get a little bit of support with my fish food. Because like one container of like that this stuff right here, the flakes, that container right there is $17.99, and it lasts about a month or more, so it's not too bad. So like it would help. I got everybody in the dark over there. You guys are quiet. See, what am I at? 6%. I'll wait till it's 7 and I'll get up and we'll go feed the African cichlid tank. So you guys just hang tight for maybe 3 to 5 more minutes and I'll unplug this and be unstuck from the wall and we'll go feed them. Oh, the big biter was in the front, you guys. I could have got you a measurement on his big ass. Gosh dang it. 'Cause a lot of people don't believe me when I say he's about 15 inches. Hopefully he comes back to the front and goes sideways. I don't trust him when he's out lurking like that. Let me check and see what my battery percentage is. We're at 7. I think I can get away with unplugging it. Let's go feed these African cichlids. Hey, Addie. Addie. Feed the African cichlids. You want to help me? Come help me. If she don't want to help, I can do it. I'm getting tired. I gotta get up kind of early. Not too early. I got a doctor's appointment for my back at 11:45. Alright, I think we can get away with unplugging and going feeding the African cichlid. Let's run it. 7%. Let's go. Let's go. What was that? Remote. Unzoom you guys here. This light back. All right. There we go. You guys can see him. It's not the greatest guy to scoot the light back, but it's everybody. It's okay. Listen to that. I love that noise. A little smacking. Feeding frenzy. I'm getting wet, they're splashing me. Should be plenty of food in there now. Can we close the lid and move the light back forward so you guys can see? I need to get new hinges for these lids. Catfish is tripping. Such a spaz. Alright, I'm going to stay on for like one more minute and then I'm going to grab the tablet, set it up in here, and pretty much let this tank run live all night while I sleep. So if you guys that are in here come back, you guys will be able to watch these guys and their activities all night if you'd like to. Thanks for all your guys' support. Thanks for the views. I appreciate. I love all you guys. It's hard to fathom that there's $2,000 worth of fish in this tank all day. Pick this catfish is so high strung, guys. It's pretty low. Can't even keep track of them in the damn tank. He loves being in this big tank though. Alright guys, once again, show some support, thumbs up, subscribe, share. I'm gonna go off of here, I'm gonna grab my tablet and I'm gonna set it up on this tank. I'm gonna clean some of this off so you guys get a better viewing experience, and I'll be returning. So we're at an hour 30 minutes. So subscribe, and I'll be back in like 7 minutes with a live on this tank. A little baby in there. Still got that little egg sac on him. One survivor. He's getting pretty big quick, honestly. Once that egg sac's done, I'll be able to remove him from the tumbler. And it's pretty cool. That's the first successful fish that I've had in the tumbler. So I'm actually patting myself on the back over that one. Normally when I put fish in the tumbler, they just don't do so hot. Love looking at all the colors in this tank. Just so amazing. But I'm going to get off of here. I'm going to go grab the Windex, clean the face of this tank, and set you guys up for tonight. So subscribe and watch for that alert in about 7 minutes. I will be back in about 7 minutes, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the support. Give a thumbs up. Subscribe. King out. I will be back.